Hello. What just happened? Hello, everybody. Today is Tuesday, June 3rd. It is currently 11:49 a.m. And the reason why I started recording on a Tuesday and not on a Monday was because of the fact that I was still feeling it sickly wise. So if you saw the previous vlog, me and Sandy have been going through COVID, and for me specifically, it was hitting me like a truck. And even though it's been a minute already that I've been out of the trenches in terms of the fever and etc., I still have like the cough. As you can kind of sort of hear, my voice is kind of not there yet still. I still have a mild headache here and there, but besides the point, the main thing that's been like holding me down is the fact that like I feel like my body is like 200 times heavier. Like if I was dragged by a truck or something on the street. And so, with that being said, yesterday was the first day ever that I came back to work again. And boy, was it just not it. It was not something that I should have done, but I still went. It was an easy day. I had a lot of people in staff, so I was just there to essentially supervise. But still, I was dragging my feet. Everything felt terrible. I felt like doo-doo. And yeah. But anyhow, so for those of you who are new here, my name is Manuel Gonzalez. I am as of right now, I think I'm like 2 weeks into graduating from my MFA, my Master's in Fine Arts and Creative Writing, with an emphasis in fiction writing from San Diego State University. And right now, from here all the way to August, I'm essentially working on my transition to be a PhD student in Wayne State University in Detroit, Michigan. I currently live in San Diego, California, and from here to then, you're gonna just venture with me along the way to kind of figure out how to move to a different place and also how to file the paperwork for living from San Diego to Detroit, and yada yada. But meanwhile, while we're doing that whole change in lifestyle, I'm still in the process of like doing random things. I don't know if you guys remember from my first or second blog that I was talking to my supervisor from Wayne State and letting him know that I want to get ahead of the system or ahead of the game. And he was telling me that there's these things that I could be doing in order to get ahead of the system. And so at the time, I finished out those, and now I am currently doing the new ones. He told me that a long time ago that I had to do these like projects for class 30, 50, 30, 60, which are like technical writing or professional writing classes for my degree or whatever. And so those are the ones that I can do in order for me to teach them. So there's these like seminars and Canvas that I can do in order to do them, in order to teach those classes and be prepared. That's what I'm currently doing. I finally got like the strength and the willpower to do so, but still in general, I'm kind of feeling kind of bleh. But regardless, I'm okay. I feel okay. And so I have a little bit of an energy spur, so I'm going to be doing that right now. Yesterday I didn't want to do anything. That's why I didn't record. But the cool thing is, as of 2 days ago, I believe on Sunday, I finally posted my first ever video. So on my YouTube channel, which was like something that I recorded maybe like 4 weeks ago, like in April. So that's pretty fun. There's a lot of things that I'm currently still learning how to do. Luckily, Sandy was the one who edited the video. And it kind of got caught off abruptly because I didn't really record properly, I guess. And then the other thing that was kind of like is that one of the things that I need to learn how to do is that I need to close off the video and be like, oh, thank you for watching this entire week or whatever, because I don't do that. And the other thing that I have to do is introduce a video like I did in this one. So that's cool. But other than that, I think throughout the day today, I'm just gonna check in periodically and let you know what's happening. But yeah, hopefully there's that. I want to record a video where I fully introduce myself and what I'm gonna be doing and what am I gonna be focusing on in my PhD. But today is not that video. We'll probably do it in a different time when my voice doesn't sound like I've been smoking 50 packs of cigarettes for like the past 50 years or something. So, update. I was pretty productive throughout the entirety of the morning, and then I managed to do maybe like 5 assignments before giving up on life. So the assignments are like prerequisites, or like, I don't know how you would call it, like little advancements that you have to do in order to be qualified to teach those particular classes. And so I already did majority of them. I don't know how many there are in total, but either way, I gave up after a while because I was like, oh, this is too much schoolwork for now. And so now we are combating the one thing that adults dread, and that is finding out what you're gonna eat. And so we decided to come to Costco, and we bought a big salad, and then I bought myself a rotisserie chicken. But the rotisserie chicken is going to be for lunch and dinner, since I can't eat that much. Then we bought waters because we basically consumed all the waters that we had originally gotten when we were sick. And I bought her Impossible Nuggies because she is vegetarian. Look at her.
I'm trying to spell a word, but I forget how to spell it.
And so now we're going home, and then I'm going back to eating and playing video games, I guess. That's what I was doing before we went to adult. I had forgot to mention that after dying due to COVID and due to the sickness, Sandy today went to her first yoga class. And how do you feel?
I feel funny. I feel like I probably should have food in my system and I didn't. But I'm gonna eat a big old salad. And then I'm gonna sign up for a class this upcoming week.
Wait, what the hell? You had so much food before you left?
I think I just didn't hydrate.
What the hell? You took like 5 water bottles.
One was a pre-workout, and then one was my hydration, and then one was my normal water.
Nah, you know what? I'm gonna buy you a 5-gallon jug, and then you can take a straw.
I think what
happened, you took like 3 water bottles.
Yeah, but I didn't drink them before. I drink them throughout, and it's different. But also, I feel like I didn't have enough carbs that I had a whole ass meal. I don't know. My body was just like, it was also weak. It was a bit weak from not working out. So like that's why I made it through 38 minutes of my workout, and then I couldn't have the others.
I don't understand. Oh, whatever. So I guess she's getting back into
my workout
motion and the grotion, you know. And me, I was just cheering on from the sidelines, because I do any form of reps exercise and I get repped up.
I'm supposed to go do a workout. I think I might plan for a morning workout on Friday.
Hello, today is Wednesday, June 4th, and we have, well, right now it is 11:48 p.m. or a.m. and we started the morning kind of awesome. So I don't know if I mentioned this in the previous part of this video, on the first part yesterday, where I said that today I was going to have an interview. I was going to have an interview to be an adjunct at I believe it's a community college. And so today I had the interview. I had it at 10 a.m. and for her it was 1 p.m. And I got the job. I'm able to teach 2 classes for that particular place, and so I'm going to be teaching 2 classes of introduction to writing and argumentative writing, and I'm so excited. I don't really know how to go about this information because it's pretty exciting, but also my adult side is adulting at this point. It was kind of weird, and it was kind of all over the place because I feel like I talk a lot, but at first I was trying to remain quiet and trying to just answer the questions very specifically, but she was like, no, like, loosen up, tell me what's up, etc., etc. And so I did, and then apparently that got me hired. And so So awesome. I told her that I was gonna be in Detroit from July 6th to the 10th. So she said that if it's okay to meet up then and do some paperwork and stuff like that. So I said yeah, that's fine and dandy. And then I'm also having a lot of like a roller coaster up and down when it comes to Wayne State, because apparently they're doing like a whole upper management kind of change in power, hierarchy power or something. And so because of that, one of my classes got canceled. I don't even know if I said that on the previous vlog, but assuming that I didn't, one of my classes got canceled and I had to reschedule one and I had to add another one into it. It is the same one being taught by my advisor, so that's pretty cool. But that's kind of weird how all the things are like shifting and changing. But we cleared that out the way, and now this is happening. And so the adulting side is adulting. The only real thing, or the only real caveat that I have right now, is that I have to find a place to live, and I haven't done that. I haven't talked to any real estate people or anything about that line of work, but I'm gonna see what's up on that end. But other than that, everything is working out. I don't really know what I have to do later today or in general. I do know that tonight we're gonna go watch Ballerina, the John Wick movie, and so I'm pretty excited about that. Hello, so little general update. So overall, in the morning, Sandy went to work and I had my interview for work, and I ended up getting the job, like I said earlier in the video that I filmed. And so one of the things that I have to do personally before I go to Detroit, Michigan, is that the current car that I drive is a Honda Fit, but due to my mother taking it out and having really poor credit, it's a hefty amount in terms of a monthly payment. So I have to give it up or like trade it in. And so that's currently what I'm doing. I took it upon myself to make it a day that I'm gonna go to dealerships and try to sell it and get a new car. And right now we just got done going to one dealership out of like the, I don't even know how many I talked to, but we went to one dealership and they really tried hard to get me, but they couldn't get me at the end. So I left, and let me tell you something, the high that you get from negotiating and just being kind of like mean and just going in, like the power trip is wild. We're riding this high that we, at first while we were there, we were like, we're hungry now, we want to go get food. And now that we exited and did the whole power trip thing, we're like fueled up by anxiety and by adrenaline. But we bought Taco Bell, so we're gonna eat that.
We need to eat a little bit.
And so, and then right now we're gonna go to another dealership that supposedly is gonna give me a better deal. Supposedly. So we'll see. Assuming that they do end up giving a better deal, then obviously I'm gonna showcase it. Assuming that they do not, then obviously I'm gonna rant about it. But then it's funny because we're doing all this while in like 4 hours we have to go watch a movie at the movie theater. So we'll see.
I'm not gonna lie.
We'll see how it goes.
Where's the Honda?
Hello. So today is Thursday, June 5th. It is currently 2:36 p.m. and I am currently at my mother's house. But besides that, last night we did the whole like situation with the dealership, and we went to go get a car, and I didn't think I was gonna get a car, but we ended up getting the car. So I ended up getting the car that I actually wanted. It was a Honda Prologue, and here it is. Here's the Honda Prologue, full electric vehicle, and I'm super excited, super hyped about it. The Natalia was the car dealership lady that helped me, and she did wonders for me. I appreciate her so much. You can honestly tell when a person is there to help you and when a person is there to just make a sale. She was there to help me, and I appreciate that a lot. But on that note, I didn't update or I didn't talk about anything last night because immediately after the car dealership we went to go watch the new John Wick movie, which is the Ballerina one. And so afterwards it was like midnight at that point, so we didn't do any of that jazz or whatever afterwards. So now that I'm here inside of the car, I just kind of wanted to give a general sneak peek about it and It's honestly super cool, super nice, super awesome. 2025, and yeah. But right now I'm at mom's house. I came to go visit mom and pick her up and do this and do that, and it's pretty exciting. Today in general, I think it's a pretty relaxed day. I'm gonna hang out with with my mom. My grandma's here. My um, grandpa's here, so we are just mingling here, and then we'll see what happens. So I'm gonna do a little bit of recording here and there with them on the picture. Right now we're just gonna eat as a family, and then afterwards I don't know, and then probably I'll end up going home and chilling at home. I left Sandy at work. She had to be at work, so I dropped her off, and then I'll pick her up later, and be cutesy, very demure. Hot dog time.
How do we get it to be carbonated?
Ahí está la mayonesa.
Professional chef.
Wow.
Are you filming?
¿Qué pasa con la sopa? ¿No te la vas a comer?
Sí, me voy a comer, pero ahorita.
So excited. Yeah. Vamos a hacer el blog. Y así. Y así, I'll become famous. JK, I probably won't become famous. But it is fun.
It's rather informative for the students.
Dani boy, ¿no vas a comer algo? Ya sabes, es buffet. Toma mi buffet. Hey.
They're judging me. Hello. Today is Friday, June 6th. It is currently 1:54 p.m. I go to work at 3 o'clock today, I believe. But right now, I took it upon myself to go charge the car. So I'm currently at a charging port, and it's charging. And, whatever. It's going to take a minute. But before, I've been here for a little bit, not that long, but I went to go eat at an In-N-Out that's around the area. And I was eating, and I was going to record in there, but if you're from California and you know anything about In-N-Out, it is always flooded with people. So it was so loud. There was so many people. It was just weird. And I wasn't about to take out my camera and start talking to myself in there. Not because not because I care about what people say, but because of the fact that it's just so loud. So I ate, I was reading the manual. Right now I'm in the car, obviously, but I was reading the manual for the prologue and trying to know what are the little things that I can do. And I'm just sitting here and killing time. And now technically I have an hour to go to kill time. And I'm not sure if I should just go shop around because I'm kind of like in a mall area. Or what should I do exactly? There's a Sephora here, and I have a Sephora gift card, so I'm kind of contemplating that, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't got anything to buy. But I know Sandy needs a Touchland because she's been using the one that we bought a long time, like a week or 2 or 3 ago. And she's almost out of it, so she actually uses it. But after just eating and now just sitting here and everything is just like brewing and marinating or whatever the cheese that you want to call it, now I'm just kind of feeling the drag, and I'm just like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to move. I don't want to do anything. So yeah. Last night, I don't even know why I didn't record last night. I was just lazy, or I don't know. I was with my mom. They eventually left because they had a doctor's appointment. I was there, and I was talking to my grandparents. I was spending time with my grandparents while she was gone. Then eventually, I left because I had to go pick up Sandy from work. Then we came home, and then we did some adult shopping. We went for some groceries to cook something, and then I just got on my computer and started playing games or something. I don't even know. So yeah. I guess right now I'm just kind of dragging my feet and kind of feeling bleh. So. Hello, so we're back. Earlier today, I was talking about how I was sitting at a Kohl's charging my car, and then I was there until like 2:50 something, and it was funny because I realized that I was supposed to clock in at 3 o'clock, and I was still at the charging station like at 2 something. So I ended up arriving late, like at 3:11. Usually I'm supposed to clock in at 3:30, but I didn't. But then the funny thing is that I arrived and I clocked in at 3:11, and then I just mingled, and then eventually my boss is like, "Can I talk to you?" And she essentially told me that I should stop with the clock in time thieving, theft. That I shouldn't be jacking minutes or hours from the company when I'm like clocked in. But since I'm already leaving the job and I don't really care, and I never really cared, we're gonna just continue doing me. So I don't mind. Today was pretty fun. Even though I don't have like the supervisor title, or I'm not really a supervisor, they treat me as a supervisor or a manager, and they give me like all this like responsibility, which is fine. But the funny thing is that every single time that I'm off and I like come back, I come back to the T of like what's working, what's not working, etc., etc. So I got the T that we hired 3 new people, and that I need to like evaluate them, and I need to like talk to them because I guess I'm the mean one or whatever. And then on top of that, they told me who is like hating each other, who is hating who, and who's gonna punch somebody in the face or whatever. Because a kitchen is already, the job in itself is already detrimental to people. People hate each other, but working in a kitchen is a whole different ambience when it comes to hating each other or having a good day or a bad day. So that was that. And then this is the first time in a hot minute that I saw my actual manager. And she was really nice. She told me, she was like, "Oh, finally I get to see you, especially because I went to Vegas and you were dying, and then you came back and I wasn't here, and da da da." And then so she got me, she knows that I really like a tiramisu, like the dessert. And so she bought me this tiramisu cake for me and Sandy's graduation. She was like, "Hey, like, congratulations, here it is, da da da. Don't forget to take it home." And so we had it, and it's pretty good. I liked it. I liked it a lot. And then the one thing that she doesn't know, well, she does know because she's been listening in and eavesdropping in. But last Sunday, the Sunday that just passed by, it was her birthday. And then tomorrow, we are celebrating her birthday at work. So we're going to have like a get together with some of the employees that we like there. And everybody's going to bring food. And one of the employees there told me to go pick up some stuff for her for the potluck or whatever you want to call it. So I'm gonna go pick up some Chinese food and some, I don't know what else. I have to pick up a bunch of stuff, and she was like, "Oh, can you like just bring me the receipts and I'll pay you back like as soon as you bring them?" And I was like, "Okay, that's fine." Because she doesn't own a car, and she doesn't, even if she does own a car, she doesn't know how to drive. So she usually Ubers everywhere. Poor lady. I don't even know if she gets a check at this point. But besides that, pretty nice day, pretty cool day. The funny thing is though that I can't even like breathe a certain way without that going throughout the work job place. I literally got there, and as soon as I got there, my supervisor was like, "I heard you got a new car." And I was like, Jesus Christ, like, how do we even know this? But I know that some of the coworkers follow Sandy on Instagram, and Sandy posted it on Instagram. And so I'm pretty sure he found that information. He told the supervisor, and the supervisor, we're all chismosos at this point. So, I mean, I guess, but that's what I'm saying. I can't even like blink a certain way without everybody knowing that I blink that way. But yeah, other than that, tomorrow I'm gonna go pick up the stuff, so I'm gonna be recording that, and then we're gonna. I know that technically I don't want to record at work, but there is no HIPAA when I'm gonna show the party, so we'll be fine. I'll try to record something so I can include it in the vlog. Hello, 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 hello. Today is Saturday, June 7th. It is 1:27 p.m. and right now I'm down here where like my mom lives area. I woke up early in the morning because I had the intention to go do something prior to that, but I ended up not doing that. I ended up going back to the dealership, to the Honda dealership, and getting my portable charger. So that's exciting. I already have it in the bag, and that's cool and all. And now I came down to see my mom. But the funny thing is that apparently her and my sister are going to the San Diego Zoo today. So, I mean, I guess. Um, and so I went to go visit them because my grandma and my grandpa are leaving today. So it was like, oh, I'm gonna go say bye. And then also because I was trying to kill time because I'm gonna go pick up the food that I originally ordered for the party that I'm gonna go to at work, that I mentioned to you guys yesterday. So I was killing time and I was just there chilling, doing whatever. So now I'm here to go pick up part A of the food, and then I'm gonna pick up part B of the food in a bit. But besides that, I don't know. Then I gotta go to my work and see how that goes. So it's kind of weird right now. I'm like walking a Smart and Final, but it's kind of weird how I work with these like Filipino ladies. They're a little bit elderly, but I don't know if this is a Filipino thing or this is like a Mexican Filipino thing in general. But they have a thing that they're tiny little women, but they make like so much food that they're like feasting, and it's just like, oh god, I don't really know how to articulate all that, but Jesus, they eat so much, or not, I don't know if they eat so much, but they get so much. So I know that I'm gonna be ordering the party platters for right now for like the food that I ordered, but then I know that the other ladies are bringing in food, and then the other ladies are bringing in food. So it's like, where is all this food going? But usually I know their personalities, and usually they just tell me to take it home with me. So yikes. So we'll end up seeing how that goes. One of the ladies that like sent me to go pick up the food that I'm picking up right now said that they sell rotisserie chicken here at Smart and Final, but even though I haven't walked the whole store, I don't see anything. And so I'm kind of wondering if I got punked or what the hell. But I'm looking and I can't find it. So I guess I'll continue to look, but it doesn't really seem like there is any. At least I don't think so. Do they even sell that here? Jesus Christ. I guess not. I guess I'll just walk out. I'm so lost. Whatever. I'll go. I did originally say that I was gonna go to Costco, so I guess I'll do that. But no sabo. I don't know if I should get back into my car or if I should walk to the area. I think I'm gonna get back into my car. So yeah, I'll be there in a bit. I like decided to get in my car so I can go and get the Chinese food that I ordered, and I kind of low-key regret it because I was trying to find parking. I couldn't find any, so I ended up parking in Narnia so I can just walk all the way over here. So it's quite a decent walk, but it's okay. We'll see how this goes. And then I brought my Trader Joe bag because they are party platters. So I did tell them to be done with it. I'm gonna pick it up like at 2 o'clock, and it's 1:40. So I don't know if they're gonna look at me kind of mad, or if they're gonna actually accommodate me, but I don't blame them. At least I'll pay for it, and then I'll just wait, I guess. But we'll see how this goes. So it took a hot minute. It took a while, but I ended up getting the stuff already. As you can see, that it's in the insulated tote. But originally, I mean, this is kind of my mistake, I guess. Originally, I had ordered it to be small, and then when I got there, the guy told me that that was the portion size, or that's the way it looks, or whatever. And I was kind of like, that does look kind of small for my liking. But I tried to get in contact with the coworker that wanted me to buy it, and it's like impossible to like reach her. I ended up reaching her, and I ended up actually talking to her, and I told the guy if it was possible if he can change the shrimp fried rice, but he said that no, because they were super busy or whatever. So he ended up upgrading the wings, because we ordered shrimp fried rice and we ordered wings. He ended up changing the wings, but not the fried rice. So we'll see how that goes. But it does look like a lot, so I'm pretty happy about that. But I don't know. Just keep your phone on you. I don't know why people don't do that. I know you're at work, but you know. Whatever. Now I'm going to Costco to go pick up some rotisserie chickens or whatever. So now we're at Costco, and we're here for 2 rotisserie chickens and a cheesecake. And I technically have 30 minutes, so that's something. I'm trying to rush, but you know, Costco, it's impossible to find a parking spot. Not only that, it's also like always full. And don't get me wrong, I love Costco and everything, but Jesus, it's terrible. But I'm doing my good Samaritan thing, because I found a Costco card at a cart, and then I'm gonna end up turning it in right now and be like, oh, like somebody lost it, and that's gonna get me brownie points. So I managed to get the 2 rotisserie chickens, and it was funny because it was the final 2 of them that were on the stand, or whatever you want to call it. And I was like, oh god, I would have to wait for more of them to be done. But no, I wanted to also pick up like the tiramisu cheesecake, but I don't know if that was like a seasonal thing or not, because it wasn't there right now. So that was another thing that I was gonna pick up, but unfortunately it wasn't there. So now I'm in the car, and now I gotta drive to work. So we'll see how that goes right now. Thank God I brought these like insulation bags from like Trader Joe's, and then I managed to bring them to me, or with me. And so we'll see how that goes. So, wow.
Ang dami.
Hindi po, gusto mo. Nangingi kami ng lalagyan kasi si Nanay Grace.
Alam mo naman ang Pilipino.
Gusto niya daw to. Kaya nilagay ko doon yung box na ano.
Oo.
Hingan namin ng pansit.
There's so many options, so I don't know what I get.
I know.
May nagbablog ito.
Is this your birthday, or your last meal? Or are you like,
God, I hope not.
are you leaving, or what's going on?
It's only a birthday.
It's just a normal for the Filipino.
No. So we are back. I am finally back home, and then earlier today I managed to put my car to charge. Now that I have the portable charger, and it's funny because it's a very slow charger. Because it's connected to a power outlet, not necessarily to the core of the house. So the screen tells you how long it's going to take for it to fully charge. And then it says that it's going to charge to 80% until Wednesday. And we're currently on Saturday. So I don't expect, I'm not using it to fully charge it. It's more of like for me to keep my commute, or my charging for the commute or stuff like that. But it also does have like a different power cord, which is like the higher voltage one, but I need to buy an adapter because it has a different connector than the regular one. But yeah, other than that though, it was a good day. We had the little party today, and it was really nice. I did record a little section of it, so you're gonna see that in this video at some point. And we also took a group photo, which I'm gonna add it to the video as well. And everything was kind of cute. It was nice and cutesy, very demure. And now I'm back home, and now Sandy is editing the second video ever that I'm doing. And so you'll see this video in like 4 or 5 weeks, but she is doing the second video.
One video a week. I mean, I was going to say a month, but a week.
It's a video.
I need my compensation because I already have a small coffee right here. I have my own cold brew.
So apparently every single time that she edits a video, I have to get her like a sweet treat or like coffee or something. But it's currently 9:32 p.m.
But I mean, we're gonna be up because today is my Friday, my work Friday.
I work tomorrow.
So like, I ended up taking a nap, and I was supposed to go to the gym, but it's fine. I can go to the gym on Monday, but I do have a workout class tomorrow. That I can't miss.
I just work tomorrow.
Oh, actually, tomorrow.
And then, so, yeah. So right now she's going to edit the video. We're going to make fun of me for... I don't even remember what I did in that video, to be honest. So we're going to just look at it right now, make fun of it, edit it, and then tomorrow I'm going to upload it. And it's going to be funny and Danny. But yeah, not really sure. Tomorrow I have to go to work. Tomorrow I am the supervisor at work, so that's going to be fun. And then afterwards, technically tomorrow's my Friday, so we'll see. And then I go back until Wednesday. But besides that, I think I'm going to start using the following week. Since tomorrow I'm not going to record or anything, I'm going to be using Monday, Tuesday, and Tuesday mainly to be writing or doing stuff within writing. I know that I finished a collection of poetry that I want to go look into. I asked Jazz to look into it, but she hasn't gotten back to me because she is currently working on going to New York City because she is going to be a glorified babysitter. And she's going to be doing the rich people babysitting aspect for one of her family members. And then on top of that, our advisor, Matt de la Peña, actually got her an interview at a publishing house. So I'm super excited for her. And she's going through this, like, I don't know, like imposter syndrome thing where she doesn't think she's good enough and she wants to like not do it. And never in my life have I wanted to like beat someone up. But yeah, I'm being a good friend. I'm pushing her into doing it. Doesn't matter. The worst case scenario that she could possibly receive is a no. But you're not going to get that no if you didn't attempt to try it. So I'm pushing her to try to do better and to try to actually go at it. And hopefully she does it. I do know that this is probably happening like in July. So it's still a long way to go. But she's going through it. And I'm trying to be a good friend. So overall, nothing's going to happen tomorrow. But I'll see you guys on Monday. Hello, good morning. It is Sunday, June 8th. It is currently 9:17 a.m. and I know that technically speaking I don't record on Sundays, but we are doing something outside of the normal, which is we are at the swap meet. If you don't know what a swap meet is, it's like a place that people come and sell their stuff, whether it's used or new or trying to make a buck out of it. So we're here. People sell their stuff, people sell their food, people sell everything. And then the funny thing is that we came and we can making fun about making labubus. Yeah.
I don't know what they actually look like in person. Is this people really paying fucking $50 for this shit? Got me fucked up.
They're so cute.
Do we want to do some churros?
Yeah, you want churros? Okay. Usually we don't. You're gonna cut the whole line? usually when we like come to these places, we end up only coming to buy food. We don't really buy stuff in general, and so we typically only buy churros. So that's what she said. You got your churros?
Yeah. Wait, you can't put that close to my face. I don't see my little face.
What?
Okay, let's go.
Oh, that already?
Yeah.
Oh. They got corn on a stick? Okay. Yeah, it was separate last time. We gotta find all the lafufus.
All the ones that.
None of these probably have labubus. They only have lafufus. I do.
Oh, I see.
So yeah, pretty exciting stuff.
They got crystals.
Usually, these places are like cash only. So we don't regularly carry cash, but we took out some. We took out $20. $20 each, so we can buy food essentially.
Yeah.
We don't really buy anything else.
I'm getting my stepson. Since I didn't go run. But I'm going to my workout now.
Let me show you. There's a capybara with the graduation. That's essentially what it is. We just come to waste time, walk around, put our steps in, and eat churros. But yeah, pretty fun. So we're finally out. We decided to leave already, and my $20 allowance got spent.
His own $20.
Yeah, my own $20 allowance. I bought a, I don't know what to.
$10 cover for his
I bought a
car.
cover for the windshield in the car, which I'm pretty sure is not gonna fit, but whatever. And then I bought a horchata, and that was my $20.
Made with heavy whipping cream.
Yeah, it's made. It's pretty good actually. I liked it. It's kind of sugary,
Kinda.
and yeah.
That was pretty sure.
There was a lot of, we were making fun of the swap meet because there's a lot of labubus, or like, in this case, they were lafufus, I'm pretty sure. And they were everywhere. They were like infesting the whole swap meet, basically.
It was wild.
It was funny. And Sandy was just singing her labubu
I
song.
was vocal stimming my
Yeah,
labubu
she
song.
was stimming with the labubu song. And
I need this banana.
and I was tempted to get one because it's just fun, but I get judged. I really wanted the little Stitch labubu, but I don't know how to like differentiate if they're real or if they're fake or what's up. So I didn't get one.
Kind of hard.
And so I'm just gonna try to go to Miniso and try to find them, but they're popular. Everybody and their mother are grabbing them right now, so I don't know what to do. Anyhow, now we're going back home, and then we're gonna eat breakfast.
Well, is the senora trying to cross? I
And,
haven't let her cross. Sorry.
and yeah, so bye. And this is basically the end of the video of this week. I need to start doing that too. I don't close off my videos, so awkward. Adios.